Canned ground beef is bae, or at least it's your new favorite pantry staple. But does this meat deserve the hype? Here's why you should stock up, and how to use it in almost everything. The sheer versatility of ground beef often goes underestimated, but we recognize it as a rock-solid staple ingredient to have on hand. You're already familiar with the wide variety of dishes that feature ground beef. Everything from meatloaf to dumplings, pasta sauce, soup, and countless others. The world is your meaty oyster.
Hey, where's the beef?
Still, you might not always have fresh ground beef in the fridge, and who wants to take a trip to the grocery store for the second time today? This is where canned ground beef comes in as a key ingredient. Keep a few cans stocked in your pantry, and you're just one step away from eating the protein-packed dish you crave. Since it always comes already cooked, all you need to do is pop open the can, remove the fat, and drain the liquid. No cooking needed, except for a quick reheat on the stove or microwave. Being able to skip the actual cooking process may not seem like that big of a deal, but it cuts down on time, leaving you room to get creative on the rest of your meal. The canned beef will likely come pre-seasoned, but it's ready to rock on full customization. It's a game changer for those hectic days when you're short on time, but still crave a warm, home-cooked meal that's packed with protein.
Oh my God, it's so much better, it's crazy.
Even more convenient, canned ground beef sometimes comes in smaller portions, which allows you to use only the amount you need without wasting the rest. So you never have to go through the hassle of dividing and freezing the leftovers, which cuts down on waste and prevents things from going bad in the back of the fridge. Canned ground beef often comes lightly salted, but it can often use a little boost in the flavor department to make it really shine in a recipe. This is why it's important to season it as you're cooking to create a more complex flavor profile. For those who enjoy a fragrant take, adding fresh herbs is definitely the way to go. Simply rough chop some fresh rosemary, parsley, basil, dill, or thyme, and sprinkle it on the ground beef as it warms up in the pan. But don't pass on those seasoning blends you've got in your pantry either. Staples like garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and chili powder are major players in the flavor department. If you're going for a little heat, Cajun or taco seasoning works wonders. If you love a dried herb flavor profile, go for Italian seasoning. For Asian-style dishes, a drizzle of soy sauce, hoisin sauce, or oyster sauce is a great fit, especially when the dish absolutely requires that umami vibe. But you might not realize that canned ground beef can be used for more than a last-ditch effort at adding a little protein. Paired with the right ingredients, this shelf-stable meat can offer you as flavorful a dish as fresh ground beef does. On busy days when you need a quick, simple, and on-the-go meal, lettuce wraps, spring rolls, and tortilla wraps are the answer. Just meal prep your veggies by chopping them ahead of time, then warm the beef on the stove, add a drizzle of sauce, and a healthy dinner is ready to eat. Want something lighter? Make it a salad. With canned ground beef as the main ingredient, you can easily put together a taco salad before anyone gets too hangry to think. If you've got a little more time to cook, canned ground beef can star in heartier dishes. If you're craving pasta, it's fantastic for a quick bolognese, topped with a marinara sauce and sprinkled with cheese. It's also a ringer for stir-fried dishes, especially fried rice. Baked casseroles are just as fitting, including everything from lasagna to shepherd's pie. Of course, who would be mad about beef on a loaded baked potato, or extra meat in the pot to literally beef up a soup recipe? Canned ground beef just might be your new go-to when it comes to comfort food done fast and easy.